We join Candice Robinson from Bass Racing. Lovely runners on the day, and Candice, starting in race 1, you've got Strata with Elder up. Her experience looks like it might be in her favour.
Yeah, I think she's probably better suited to the 1,000 metres. I think over the 12 last time it might have been a touch on the far side. It was a good run from her first time out. She was finishing on quite nicely, and I actually was a little disappointed with her next start. But back over the 1,000, obviously the first time she's going around the turn, but she obviously has been to Durbanville before. So, yeah, it's quite a big field, and, there are a couple of horses in there with some form. So, hard to say, but I'm hoping that she'll give a better account of herself.
Talking about horses with form, Unconquerable Lady, she's got Keegan up, and obviously on her last run she looks like the right upper filly.
Yeah, I think so, Vicky. It was a good run from a much improved run from her first run, and obviously with Glenn's filly winning on Saturday, that makes the form line look, fairly good. So, yeah, I think, if she can get a nice position like she did last time, then she must have a good each way chance.
Race 5, the 2 runners, first them Silent Trigger with Elder up, seems to enjoy the distance.
Yeah, he's actually knocking on the door at the moment. Last time he was drawn widest out and he ran on strongly just to finish just off them. So he's in good form at the moment. It's not a very big field. Loves that sort of trip, especially at Durbanville. I think it will suit him. So he's doing well at home, and I think he'll have a good chance.
Night Tiger, Devon up. He's been close up on his last 2 starts.
Yeah, Night Tiger, obviously I've gone from the 12 to a mile, which is quite a jump, and he is a half brother to Resonate, so I'm not quite sure whether he will stay the mile. Obviously just a trial here to see, because he always just seems to be way outpaced in a sprint, and he's running on. So we're trying a bit further. I would love to have had a 14, but we haven't been able to find one, so straight into the mile. It's obviously going to be a question mark, but he's a consistent little horse. He's never too far off them, but it'll all depend if he sees out the trip.
And in race 7, 2 of them, first them Perilla, you've got Cornerboard, second career one last time out, and she's drawn well.
Yeah, it was a nice win from her last time. It was, she's a kind of filly that can sometimes be a little bit in and out form-wise, but at the moment she seems to be doing well. Her work at home is pretty good too. I think she'll enjoy it. Well, she does enjoy Durbanville. I think she won her maiden there. So yeah, she's in good shape. Again, quite an open race, but obviously a draw always makes a difference, and yeah, she must be included.
Defining moment, better run from her last time, and you've changed to the blinkers this time.
Yeah, she's just a non-try, Vicky. She, she's got ability, and she just doesn't. She just, does what she wants to do. And I think probably the master of my fate coming out there a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to try the blinkers. I'd have put them on at home. It didn't make a huge amount of difference, but hopefully, I'm going to try and race her a little bit handy this time. I think when she sits behind horses, then she just thinks that she must stay there, I think, and she doesn't really try that hard. She did win her maiden from the front, so try different tactics and blinkers this time, and hopefully it'll make a difference.
Race 8, another 2 runners. Body Electric, you got Sean up. Last race was a good win, and she seems to enjoy going start to finish.
Yeah, she likes to be handish, Vicky. She likes to travel quite hard. She seems to have found her feet at the moment, and she hasn't run a bad race now for a while. Obviously, her last run at Durbanville, which was a while ago, it wasn't the greatest of efforts from her. So I'm not sure whether she'll be that well suited to the track. So we'll just have to see. But she herself is in good shape. She's working really well at the moment, and it's all just going to depend on whether or not she handles that track or not.
And then your syndicate filly, Nippy Winter, she's always such a game little filly, and she seems to be coming down in the ratings a little bit.
Yeah, she has, Vicky, and I think she probably needs to come down a little bit more. She's lost her way a little bit, and she seems to have lost her form. So trying to get that back. She's not the best at Durbanville. It's never been her favourite track, but I've been struggling to try and find a race for her anyway. Actually, she's sitting in a strange place in the ratings. She needs to drop a little bit so that she can fit into a slightly lower division. So she, I can't really fancy her chances at Durbanville. She has got a draw this time round. She's got 60 kilos on her back, quite a big weight for a little filly like she. But yeah, just hoping for a fair run.
Thank you and all the best.
Pleasure.
That's Candice taking us through runners, some nice sorts, so keep an eye on them, and some valued comments.